Hello there, welcome to the British Empire. While you're away, we went to war with Aragon. We tidied up the French border a little bit, and we made Lancaster look a bit more like modern day Canada. Although it does go into places like Michigan and Wisconsin, it's beautiful. Anyway, we're going to go to war with Portugal because I want some of their land. But they are allied to Russia, who will not join, Austria, who will not join, and the Papal States, who won't join because they are in debt. However, if I paid off a bit of their debt, we might be able to get the Pope in, because I would like a bit of his land around here. So let's see, he is minus 49 because that much in debt. We don't need to pay off that much. But still, we have loads of money just to make sure. Let's send him 500. That should do the trick. Should hopefully do the trick. So hopefully now he pays off his debt a little bit. We'll give him a month's tick to do that. Excellent. The Papal States will now join against us. And of course we'll get Timurid in as well, because they could come in handy. If Russia joins in or whatever, they'll be a handy distraction. But let's get straight to it. We would like to go to war with Portugal, and so we shall. But most of all, we want these troops to go straight into this area here. We're going to send one army down here. Who's got the most siege pip? You've got 0 and you've got 1. So we're going to send Edward Moore down here. The rest of you are going to go over to Franche-Comté and the surrounding area to occupy all of this. Hopefully the Papal army of about 100,000 doesn't pose too much of a threat, although I can always get more troops. Force limits just a number at this point. I could delete other armies and such. We have this army down here, which is going to go and occupy the Cape of Good Hope, because it's, rightfully ours. Why does Portugal have a bit of land there? Anyway, let's get straight in here. Hopefully the Pope doesn't last in the war terribly long. I'm actually going to spend my points to try and blast through these sieges a little bit faster. It's not terribly harmful. They're very weak fortresses anyway. Let's actually split you over these two provinces, get those nice and occupied. Good, we have occupied all those fortresses already. So these 80,000, we're going to march on to Lyonnais, try and get that started. You guys up to here. We just don't want to deal with the Pope for very long. If we can get him out before his army gets involved, that would be a neat trick. So let's try it. Also, the Spain truce is over, so we will be going to war with them again to try and tidy up Mexico. And maybe even complete South America. We'll see how much war score it costs to do that sort of thing. Excellent. You are done with no leader. You are done with a leader. Let's move you into... Oof, let's not. Let's keep you guys here. Let's actually blast that. Try and get that castle wall knocked down. And so it is. That's probably the fastest I've ever got. All three fortresses are somewhere. That was really fast to just occupy all this land straight up like that. So we have 4 armies. Let's just move them down, eh? Take over all this area. That should get us plenty of war score with these gentlemen, which means peace in our time with the Pope, which we don't really care for. We do follow a totally different religion, but oh well. The sooner we can get out of war with the Pope, the better. He might even be distracted over here. 24 heavies. Let's not touch that then. What, are you guys all fully upgraded? 500 gold. Let's upgrade these guys then. And get an even bigger navy. I mean, if we got the money, we may as well spend it on the navy. Actually, we're blitzing faster than that Hitler fella did. Let's go into Nice, and then we'll have this part of France completely occupied. And that should be enough to get them out with a nice peace deal. Hopefully, don't have to go into Italy proper. It would be nice to own some of Italy, but my main concern is the French area. Oh no, that's Portugal. So we would like Languedoc, so these two, and then anything else I get up in Burgundy will be a good thing. So let's see what we can do here. That's actually a bit too much. The coalition, I'm not too fussed about. The Ottomans and the Aragonese and Kilwa, Matilda, Papal States, Switzerland, I'm not terribly concerned at all. But the Pope is a bit concerned. He says no to give me these 2 provinces. So we are going to go into Italy proper. We're going to go and besiege Rome, who appears to be under siege from rebels, actually. So we're going to go into Lucca. And then from there, we're going to assess the situation a bit better. Oh, what's this? Austria is at war with the Ottomans, Tunis, Delhi, and Gujarat. On the other side is Austria, Memmingen, Ulm, Brandenburg, and Switzerland. Interesting. So hopefully the Germans can push the Turks out a bit. I wouldn't mind being involved in that. But they won't accept me because I'm in a war here. So if we finish this war, we're going to actually try and join that as a sort of moral support. I do have an army here which could occupy Ottoman India. Oh no, is Gujarat in it? Ah, yeah, let's not. Let's not. We don't want to be dealing with Gujarat for those 40,000 men. We've already lost 80,000 in India. We don't need to lose another 40,000. But yes, let's go and occupy a bit of northern Italy here. Yes, what do they have? Neapolitan separatists. Ah, interesting. And the Pope army has gone on to my bit of territory. Appears Austria is actually going to deal with those rebels for them. Interesting. So what if I was on Rome before that battle ended? No, let's not try that. Let's just try and get the Pope out as soon as possible, because we do have limited time. There's 30 years left. So let's just try our best to occupy as much of this land as possible and get on our way to the war with Spain. Shouldn't be too hard to get these guys piecing out. We'll split you guys up. You can go into here, and you guys can go into Rome. Seizing Rome would do the tricks. Let's occupy Rome. Shouldn't be hard at all to occupy these people. A little bit laggy right there. Not sure what that's about. We should be fine. Ignore this man. Maybe rebels over there. That's not the worst thing. So let's tell this 44k stat to go back up to Firenze. We'll deal with those fuckers another time. Messina. Alright, shame we had to do that, but they won't be terribly long. Mozambique famine. Ooh, that's a shame. At least it wasn't the Irish this time. Let's get all of you guys merging over here and you guys merging over here. And then we will try to put the pressure on Rome to fall a bit harder. That actually didn't help at all. But they do have an army coming up now. Let's see if we can peace out with Rome. They say yes, and they will give me the provinces that I require. Terrific. Let's see if we can press them for some money as well. Yes, I'll take back the money I gave them to get them in the war. Genius. So, thank you very much. And who's willing to join my side? Vijay Anagar. Well, we got Timmy in. What's he actually doing? I don't think anything. So let's not bother Vijay Anagar. Leave the Indians to do Indian stuff. We'll start coring these two provinces here. That's nice. That's very nice to have a lot more tidy borders in France. Okay, so I've got these three armies now. Let's send them all into Portugal. What do you mean transports required? Well, let's send them over here. We'll we might actually just go straight to war with Spain then. Let's do it. And I wouldn't mind taking their Bengali land either. So we will declare war on Spain. Because why ask for permission to march through them when we can just invade them? We're going to go take their capital in Asturias, Leon, and we're going to march the other army to Lisboa. We should be fine. The Portuguese army, ooh, should be scattered across the world because most of it's going to be their colonies. And then you got the Spanish doing whatever Spanish do, but hopefully we still have enough strength with our colonies to be able to deal with both the Portuguese and them. But it looks like the Portuguese Colombia is going to be screwed over, so we're fine there. It's just the other Castilian areas, but you know, Uruguay should be able to deal with them relatively easily. Mexico, I do have an army in Mexico, so what I'm going to do is send these guys to go and besiege somewhere. The capital, we're going to just leave the army there then. Everyone else can get to work. They should be fine. I might not be able to take the... we might want to declare war on you before you start too much trouble. Because it's just you, Augsburg, and Ulm right now. Let's do it. We're also going to declare war on Burgundy, because you can never have too many enemies. Augsburg and Ulm I'm not worried about whatsoever. I will use this army here to deal with them. Once they are done with these rebels. What's that? Battle of Armur? Very good. I should be able to just go in and deal with them, but if you have 20,000... How many they... Between them, 50, 60, 60 odd. But Bremen might want to go out already. They do. We can get Bremen straight out the war, so let's do that. They're no longer part of the issue. But still, there is 60 odd thousand, so sending over 40 odd might not be the wisest decision. Whereas I could just send up 80, and that way we're definitely secure. So I will do that. We'll send through both of these forces together to deal with the German and Burgundian menace. Hopefully it's just a siege there which would do the trick. Frankfurt, Ulm and Augsburg. Oh geez, the Ottomans are really going into Austria. That's frightening. Frankfurt's right there. Augsburg and Ulm are there. Okay, well, let's stick one of the armies in here. One of the armies bordering in Lutzenberg. While the Spanish do whatever Spanish armies need to do. They've already occupied Ostarias. This is really, really easy. Not even sure if they even have an army here, but still, let's not spread out my troops in case of Portuguese forces. Good. These fortresses will not take terribly long at all to fall, and then we'll be able to get out Frankfurt. And then... Oh, victory in the Poles, very good. We'll get rid of Frankfurt. Oh, nice, military tech. But that would bring my morale down. What do we want? Mixed order infantry, drill infantry, Jager infantry, and Napoleonic infantry. I like offensive, so we're going to go with the one with the most offensive pips. Which leaves 3 options. Okay, great. That leaves 2 mixed order or Napoleonic. We do own France. Let's go for a Napoleonic then. And yes, I know my army professionalism is at 0. I have really neglected that throughout the campaign. But I'm not worried. Not worried at all. Let's just get Frankfurt out of the war. We'll concentrate on that. Burgundy is occupying something somewhere. Oostergooland. Is that... Yes, it is. They've all gone up into Scandinavia. But it won't last forever. We've probably actually got Frankfurt out of the war already. So we do. What can we do with that, though? We can release new princes. Aachen. Hainaut. What about these two? No, I've one or the other. Let's release Hainaut, though. Another nation on the earth is positive. Very good. Now let's march these boys over to... Ulm is actually already occupied, so maybe we can tell them just to leave? No. Well, let's go into Augsburg with one of the armies and Ulm with the other, and then Ulm should peace out soon enough with their capital occupied by the Otto Turk. And I still don't see a Spanish army or a Portuguese army, so I might spread these guys out, but you're going to go for Lisboa. You're going to go to Toledo. Oh, there's a Spanish army. Interesting. The colonies are easily being won again. Bit of trouble in Central America, but I have an army which could deal with that. South America is just being destroyed, which is, well, standard. Nobody I can piece out here, just you guys, but Ulm just fancies being in the war. They're having a time of their lives, and we are about to actually engage one of their armies. We have twice as many men there, so it looks like it will be a victory to us. Excellent. Alright, Ulm, you want to leave now? Nope. They're still relatively interested. Augsburg should be easy enough as well. Looks like Ulm is out of the war with the Turks. We'll go straight onto their capital, and that should convince them once it falls. Same eminence. So we'll just leave those 2 armies there, and I will concentrate over here on these forces. Oh, the Timmy's actually turned up. Very interesting. I did not expect Timmy to be anywhere near this, but he has made it. The Iranians are here. Always good when you got the Iranians turning up. That'll help out dearly. And we have taken Ulm. Very good, so we will tell them to fuck off. They can release Wurzburg. So we'll ask them to release Wurzburg. And take a load of money. No? Take some money, release Wurzburg. Excellent. One more nation on the face of planet Earth. Very good. And Toledo is over. Excellent. That's Portugal, only with one fortress now. No, they got Malaga. So send these boys down to Malaga. They don't have a general, however. So we should give them one. But I can't because I'm in foreign land. There is the Iranian general, so maybe he will be of use. We'll just go here and help the Iranians for now. And Augsburg is over. Very good. So we will just take a load of money from them. War reparations, sure. Get some more prestige, actually. That's what I should have been doing. Well, I'll do. Thank you, Augsburg. So this army now can just come on over and help out. But as for Burgundy, they're free. I could take Bar. Yeah, a coalition, but who really cares? There's only 30 years left in the game. So we'll send them over to re-siege Bar, and hopefully that will go well. Spain's doing something. I just saw them occupy an area. Oh, the reason I'm at war with Portugal is I would like to complete this down here, which, oh, they've actually besieged. Well done, New Francia. You've done a terrific job. And of course, down here. So these areas we will take. Otherwise, with Portugal, it's only really here that I'm interested in. What's happening? So you want to fight them? Good. Send these Spanish lot home. They don't need to be in our Mexico. It's not their place. Excellent. Stack wipes. Good. That will allow these armies to occupy the rest quite nicely. Barawa is not under siege, but it will be presently. Don't you worry. This army here I'm going to split into several stacks because I want to fully occupy all of this region. Should do the trick. If it doesn't, my bad. And of course Lisboa has also fallen, so we'll do the same trick over here. That's 8 stacks, but we could always do more, so let's do more. Very good. We'll besiege all these areas nicely. Hopefully the Spanish army doesn't have anything to say about it. And Barawa has fallen again, so we could take that. I don't think I want to, though, because that will be cause for concern with coalitions, which might do something. Let's just get some prestige out of these guys. Not quite 100%, but we can get 11 prestige out of it, and so we shall. This army can just go and hang about over here for now. My potential rebels are nothing major at the moment, so we're good there as well. Also, you guys are meant to be there. And here come the sieges. Beautiful, really beautiful. Portugal will be pieced out first, because they really don't have a leg to stand on anymore. The rest of you can all go over here and regroup. I think that's where we lacked. Also, it would be nice to take Gibraltar. Yeah. We are British after all. Gibraltar should be taken. Very nice. I think you guys belong with that stack. Excellent. Well, let's get this army ready to rock. Let's get your army ready to rock. And we'll trap the Spanish. We'll trap them right there in Cadiz. Wait, what? Looks like a colonizer. Oh, of course, colonizers can do stuff, can't they now? I forgot all about that. I could have had them working the whole time. Well, let's do it then. Let's send a colonizer over to here. Is it this? Yeah, let's send a colonizer over here then. Oh, great. And let's do Dorset. I forgot all about that. Could have been doing it all campaign, but oh well. Alright, excellent. We got these 3 armies, so once these lands here are occupied, we're going to go in and destroy these Spanish men. Excellent. Your army is going to go around and in and then out. Your army is going to go in. Your army is going to go in and through. Very good. These 48,000 Spanish troops will be destroyed. And so they were. Excellent. Well, let's start looking at a peace deal with Portugal. I would like that. Gibraltar, just for the sake of it, really. And then we want the rest of your land. Well, we want that. Thank you very much. And we would like this. They do have a bit more. Australia. Or New Caledonia. And this here. So we'll take these islands. Take these islands. Take this up here. Okay, now let's have a look at Colombia. Who occupies this land is a big concern. Canada, Canada, Canada. And then it's me up here, but Canada does own a fair amount. So let's switch that over to Canada. I'd rather just have 2 colonies down here. I don't need another. So whatever we do take, it would be nice if they were to have it. Not sure how much I could take though. I'm sure I could gift it to them afterwards, but this just makes life a lot easier. Alright, Portugal. I would like a load of this, please. Thank you very much. We could probably take all of this, really. Because we've taken all of Venezuela now. They're a little bit iffy about the whole thing, but we could take all of that for Canada, as well as that, little bit of islands. And let's try our luck over here. No, probably need a fortress in the region. Would be the same here, I believe. Yes. Okay, well let's just take that then for now. We'll have time for another war. Excellent. So let's give all of this land to Canada. Canada grant. What do you mean I can't grant province? Oh, because I'm at war, of course. Let's pay off the debt. Yeah, this will all go off over to them soon enough. And then we just have Spain. Alright, Spain. Is there a chance that I can take Australia? No. It's because I lack a fortress there. I think it might be. I think taking Australia would be cool. So let's. Yeah, we need a fortress over there. Let's set this as special interest for the New Frankians. I doubt they can get there, however. They actually are trapped off. So where's that navy of mine? I want to go to Australia and I want to take it. Navy's here. We just so happen to have a 40 stack there, so let's sail them over. We'll land them in Madagascar, and then I'll do my job from there. So this episode, again, will be another half-an-hour one. Good riddance. Let's not have any stress from you, please. Thank you. And of course I do own Gibraltar now, so where's that? There it is. Excellent. It's also core Gibraltar. Now as we hold it. Thank you very much. As for these armies, you two should just... Actually, if you can march through, you go over there. You can't. And so we're stuck then. Let's get these guys all in here. Excellent. So we'll just let these guys beat up the colonies until they're ready. Let's actually have a look at the peace deal as well. So we will take that bit of Australia. And let's try and tidy up our Mexico a fair bit. Something like that would be very neat and tidy. I would also like to go down here a bit. That's a very nice border. for Mexico. And of course there's this land over here which can always be taken. Is this all occupied by Uruguay? No, it's occupied by me, but I can give it to them. So let's just worry about Australia. We'll land there, take it out, and be on our merry way. Just got to wait for this navy to land and take the capital, and that will be incredibly easy. We'll actually leave the army down there. There's no need to worry about that. Other cores, though, there are the other islands like Fiji, I know is one. New Caledonia. Well, let's just do it over here. This will be much easier. So we've got New Caledonia. Let's start a core there. We haven't got Vanuatu. We've got Fiji. Oh, I'm sure there was more. Oh yes, of course, there's the Solomon Islands. Let's stick a core on that. Very nice. More money. We do get an absurd amount of money now. Oh, right. That's an issue. We're very close. So I guess now we'll just go straight over and land on the capital. Really, my ships might not be fine. No, let's go straight in here. We don't need to mess about and risk the attrition of my ships. Let's go in Australia, take this port, leave the ships in it, and then march over to their capital with these 40,000 men. Beautiful. Right, let's go straight off to the capital, and that should do the trick. All of that. All of that, all of that. And that, please. And that. So, what do you say? Yeah, because the fortress in that other area. Oh, Octaviana's trying to luck, are they? They want that and that. Okay, now that would work, if they want that and that. It's the other stuff that would have been cause for concern. We could also try and fill out over here. There's no reason not to. I mean, if we have the war score and everything else, we just should take it. The only issue, though, at the moment is this. Oh, that army is dead. Let's move around this navy and get it done a bit sooner. More revolts, but... oh, good, we got it. Now, how do you feel about peace? They say yes, and we can probably take a lot more. So let's go back. Oh, there is their Bengal Delta. No, that's a bit expensive. I'd rather tidy up the New World a bit more. So let's push you forward a bit. And let's make sure we don't have any gaps like that. Who is it occupied by? United States, United States. You taking there. As the rest is colonial region. Oh, that's actually California. But still, I could gift it to them. I could even maybe do a California along here. I could. No, I like this from Mexico border. Let's fill out over here then. Then we can beat up some natives. Right, that's the limit. Okay, well I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. We now own half of Australia. Very good. We just got to beat the Russians out of there. We already have an army here. And a navy. I'd rather my navy was somewhere else. We're going to sail them all the way back. Okay, you guys can march on over as well. Very good. And there's all of you and all of you. So I own these. I don't wish to. And I own those. So let's... I'm going to do this off camera. Thank you for watching. We are really taking over the New World now. Hopefully we'll have time for another war against Portugal and Spain so we can tidy up the rest of these little areas. But yes, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.